This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. That's it. Hi. This is going to be a one take, so that means that I'm not going to be redoing what I say. So if I say something awkward, if I stutter, if I spit, if I sound like I don't know what I'm saying, then I'm just keeping it real here because I don't have time for perfection today, okay? No, but I just want to keep it real. Welcome to another Jess Answers, where I just answer your questions about anything and everything, okay? This is just something I like to do. It's like a girl chat video for me to just give me an excuse to just talk your ears off and to hopefully help you with whatever you're going through in life. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Number one. Question one is how to stop obsessing over others. How to stop obsessing over others' lives and how yours compare to them plus the past. So pretty much, how do you stop obsessing over others' lives and how your life compares to them? And then how do you stop obsessing over the past? Girl. I watch too much TikTok. What is it?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I didn't really know this answer because I too had a moment where I was obsessing over people's lives. I mean, I wasn't obsessing over like people's life, but of course I had my people, or just if you're on the internet, if you're on social media, if you scroll through social media for a long amount of time, you just kind of get invested in other. I mean, not invested, but you get curious. I mean, you're seeing what's going on social media, and you blah blah blah. Especially if you follow the same people, and it's just a cycle. So, I mean, I don't know if this is gonna help you or if this is what you want to hear, but you gotta stop whoever's life you are obsessing over, because I don't know if you're saying this in real life or in person. I mean, no, I don't know if you're saying this because you're asking about in like real life or in social media. You just have to remove yourself from that person. Whether if it's in real life, then you have to stop. Like, well, I don't think you're talking about in real life, but if let's just say hypothetically speaking, if it's in real life, then you have to like stop hanging around them. You know, if you're overly obsessing over them and their life and you're comparing yourself, that means that it's just not you. It's not good energy. Because a healthy comparison is just like, okay, oh, this girl, like, say you have a friend who's very motivating and you kind of be like, man, I wish I could be like her. But in a good way, it's like you want to be around her more so you can learn to be like her rather than like you're envying, then that's bad. If you're envying someone and you're feeling like, oh, they make me feel bad and blah, 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 then you need to cut them off. That's the same thing in the social media world. I mean, there's so many, like, let me tell you, I have my point, which is probably why, no, you know what, I'm going to be honest, which is why I stopped posting on Instagram as much. Well, no, let me stop lying. Well, actually, no, I'm not lying. That is why, because I stopped getting on social media more often from just, as being a confident person, I would like to say I'm pretty confident. Even then, like, and I would hear other, like, YouTubers or content creators or people just in general, like, say how they were comparing, and I would hear that in the beginning of my journey, but I was like, man, that's never going to be me. I'm too confident to care about what other people, blah, blah, blah. But subconsciously, the more you're on social media and the more you just seeing all, whatever, it can get to you. Everybody in certain ways, like for me as a content creator, just seeing other people that are in other, girls who are the same age as me or, whatever, just seeing them get, whatever type of successes or just certain things. Sometimes, subconsciously, you do look at yourself, especially if you know, like, who you are and I mean, I guess I don't like to say you feel like you should be there because also I'm starting to learn that also is a responsibility. That's a reflection on me, how I perceive other people. So if I'm envying someone or I'm feeling jealous or whatever, and I'm feeling like, oh, I should have that, that's bad because I'm feeling entitled. And entitlement is not a good thing. And that, yeah, so, which is a lot of people in this generation are very entitled, and causes a lot of problems, insecurities, and all the extra stuff, mental stuff. But so yeah, I had to just, I mean, like me being a content creator, like I've never been one to really like social media as much. Like, I mean, I don't mind. Of course, I'll be on it every now and then, but like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Like, I just don't like just being on it all the time, because I like to do stuff. I like to be productive. I like to live my life. I like to go outside. I like to be in nature. I'm very much like that type of person. So just sitting down, being on my phone for it, like I just couldn't allow myself. But because of my, I mean, I'm not saying that makes me like better or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's my personality. I'm just an outside type of girl. But being a content creator, I did get, comfortable with being on social media, because I had to post stuff at one point. And then at one point I would just post, but then I felt like as a content creator, I should be like, I had to be aware of what's going on. I had to be on top of the trends. I had to be supporting other people within my community, because I felt like it was the right thing to do. And I didn't want people to feel like, I was trying to be in my lane, and that's how you network and grow and blah blah blah. So I just decided to just go ham and just really be on social media, and like really like scrolling through my For You page. Oh no, not For You. The feed, or whatever you call it, the timeline, just because I wanted to like support people and take time to like and comment and do all this stuff like that, because I felt like that was the right thing to do. When that wasn't really, I mean, I don't mind doing it, but I was actively trying to force myself to have moments where I was more supportive or more out there, or just like I said, even just look, you just have to know, to be on top of the trends and what's going on. You have to be, like feeding it. You have to look on social media. You have to. So anyways, I'm ranting, but once I realized that turned into comparing, I had to stop. So I have stopped being on social media for a while, which is why I haven't posted. So that's the thing. Posting doesn't have anything to do with me comparing. It's me being on social media. Once I took a break from social media, I realized how much I won't say social media, but for instance, for me, Instagram. I mean, I loved it at one point. I was very consistent at one point, but like I said, because I started developing that unhealthy relationship and comparing, I decided, hey, like, you need to take a step back from that. And I did, and as a result, I felt amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt amazing. And once again, that doesn't knock Instagram, because Instagram and social media is great, but sometimes if you're realizing that certain things get to you, you have to be self-aware enough to know, like, you know what, maybe I need to take a break from that, because it's not causing the right emotions, or it's causing more negative emotions than positive, whatever. So once I did that, then yeah, I felt so much better. And now it's like, if you don't see what people are going through, like, of course I still have my main people that I know I like, but that goes back to what I said in the beginning, as in, like, it depends on the way you're comparing yourself. So me stopping looking at those type of people that I would compare myself to, or whatever the case may be, I now don't compare myself, because hello, I don't know what the heck they're doing, because I haven't seen their page, or I haven't been looking at their lives. I don't know what the heck they're doing. So what you don't know don't hurt you. No, maybe is that a bad I don't know. Is that a bad advice? I don't know. But yeah, so it's like, because I don't know what they're doing, and also with me taking that break from social media, I was able to, or Instagram or whatever, I was able to focus on my dang self, man. Like, let me tell you, like, social media is great and all. And I would say Instagram, because I love YouTube. Like, I feel like YouTube is not, it's different, because it's like, I watch videos of things. I don't watch videos of people living, like, doing things I wouldn't want to, like, I'll envy. I don't do that, or whatever. Not even envy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just listen to, like, stuff I want to listen to. So YouTube is fine. But when it comes to Instagram, that's more, I feel, is like, the more people just obviously showing what they want you to see, is more glamorized, it's more blah blah blah. So I don't know. It's just not my. I like realist stuff, like, and I don't know. So pretty much, I'm saying with me taking a break from Instagram in that time, I had so much more time on, in my life to do whatever, to spend on doing other things and focusing on myself and building building my YouTube channel and doing other whatever, even on TikTok, just certain things. It doesn't have to just be Instagram, but whatever that platform is that you're comparing yourself to, you need to just take a break or unfollow those people who are making you feel that way. And not because there's no hate to them, but just because you have to be self-aware to know, like, you need a break. But also understanding that you need to work on yourself, too. Take responsibility for why are you feeling like you're comparing. Like, are you, suffering in confidence level? Or are you not where you want to be? Maybe you need to... Taking a break from Instagram or social media will help you spend more time on doing the things that you need to do to make yourself build up your confidence and make you not compare, or make you feel. So, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. I could go on and on about that one, but we gotta move on. But hopefully you got what I say, okay? Okay, girl, just take your break or stop following those people, because then if you don't know what's going on in their lives, then you have nothing to compare, so you're able to spend more time, like, But at the same time, work on yourself too. Ask yourself, why are you really comparing? And be honest with yourself. A lot of people like to point the finger and say, "Cause she's showing off her boobs or blah blah." That sounds like an insecurity problem, and I had to say that to myself. Like, maybe I need to work on myself. Like, of course you can't change your boobs, but do you get what I'm saying? Okay, moving on. Oh, and the same for the past. Like, you can't like obsess over the past. The past is the past. Like, you just have to just not understand that obsessing is like you're losing time just sitting doing that, and you just have to work on yourself. But sorry, okay, I'm moving on. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking about it. I had to move on. What advice do you have for a girl that was not? What advice do you have for a girl that was played by her crush all because of her not being up to his standards? Ooh. First of all, girl, what are your standards? Because if he was your standards seem a little low. Like, that's just, I would say that to my friend, okay? Like, I'm not, let me just tell you, I'm very harsh, so if you can't take that, I'm sorry, but I tell the truth. I don't like to sugarcoat or whatever. But yeah, like, first of all, this trash person... Okay, let me not say trash, because I'm not trying to be on that whole trash men are trash. I don't think all men are trash, blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like if your crush plays you because you didn't look a certain way or you weren't up to his standards, then he wasn't within your standards. Because I would hope that you would want, or you would like a person who views you as beautiful and views you as, higher than, to your standards. The same, so you will think that they will want you for you and not want you to be for, like, someone else. So therefore, you got lucky. You got a blessing right there because you knew that he was not for you. A guy that's for you and a guy that you want to be with will hopefully be someone that thinks that you are the most amazing person and you are great the way you are. You don't have to be somebody that you're not, or you don't have to look like somebody that you're not. So I know it hurts. Trust me. I get it. But in the long run, you're going to look back on that and say, thank you, crush, for crushing my feelings, because you taught me a lesson, and that's to value myself and know what I'm worth, and know that if a guy doesn't see me as worthy, then he's not for me, okay? Okay. And move on, okay? All right. But at your own pace. I get it. Like, you need time. I understand that, but at the bigger picture, you'll find better. Okay. This is going to be straight up, but... Oh, okay, straight up, but... What are you most secure about and insecure about? Hope that makes sense. Girl, that makes perfect sense. Okay. I also guess I'll say one for each. I mean, I could go into multiple. Okay, let's see. What am I most secure about? I think I'm most secure about my confidence. Like, I don't think I have the most, like, of course, I feel like confidence is a thing that you just grow over. I mean, you get better at over time. You know, the older you get, the more your confidence just, like, you know, you start to really stop caring about the little things that you used to care about when you were younger. But I feel like I'm happy that I was raised. I have to give it to how I was raised, my parents, my family, how they, like, made me feel really good about myself. And they always talked good about me, would call me beautiful, compliment me, and just make me feel good as a child. So it definitely helped to build my confidence. And that's why I am the way that I am today. So I would say that I really do like my confidence. Is that what you mean? Do you mean outer appearance? I'll say, oh, if you don't mean that, I'll say that. I mean, personality wise, I'll say that. But as far as if you're talking about appearance, I mean, what am I most secure about? I mean, obviously, I'll say like probably, like I said, like, I don't know. If you're saying appearance, I'll say two because I don't know. But I'll say my hair, obviously, because I feel like that's something that I worked on and I feel super proud of because it's like it is because of me taking care of it over time and everything like that. So that's something I guess I would say that I am secure about. Yeah. And or maybe is that a shallow thing to say though? Look at me second guessing myself. Like, is that too shallow? Because hair, obviously, you can like something could happen. It could get removed. So I don't know. Another thing I could say that I'm secure about is like my lips or my stomach because I work out consistently. So I like the fact that, you know, to make up for my lack of boobies and my lack of hippies and my lack of buddy, you know, I found something that I was like, hey, okay, I do like this, you know, this is not bad. Like, I'm appreciative of my stomach. And yeah, that's, you know, great. Like I said, that makes me feel better when I'm thinking about how little my boobs are. And then I'm just like, or how little my butt is, or how little blah, blah, blah. Which is not a big deal. I've been working out. I'm working on it. But you have to find something within yourself that you may feel like, okay, if I'm lacking this, what is something I could say that does make me feel good, okay? And then my lips, obviously, I feel grateful and secure about them because I didn't have to get them I didn't have to get paid, you know, pay for, which I would have never done that anyways. But I'm grateful for them, you know, because apparently people like them. I'm just kidding. And I like them too. I mean, they're cute. No, whatever. My boyfriend likes them, whatever. So, yeah. What am I insecure about? I would definitely say the first thing that comes to my mind are my teeth. I'm insecure about my teeth, which is crazy because I had braces at one point, but I did not wear my retainer after, so my teeth are starting to get crooked again, and my wisdom teeth are growing in, which are causing more crowding in my teeth, but I'm too much of a little baby to get them taken out, so I'm deciding to wait and prolong the process for me to get my wisdom teeth out, which once I get my wisdom teeth out, then I can get Invisalign. So then I can fix my teeth. So I'm just being a little baby, you know, and waiting because I don't like the thought of getting a surgery or getting my wisdom teeth removed. But I'm going to need to do it because they've been causing me issues. But anyway, so that's one thing. My teeth, I'll say insecure, like, would I say I'm super insecure about it? I'm not sure. Like, for instance, yes, okay, I guess I could say that sure, I'm insecure. But if somebody were to say something about my teeth, I wouldn't care. Like, because I already know, like, you know, but I don't know. So, sure, that and personality-wise, what would I say that I'm insecure about as far as my personality? I think my speech. I feel like I have so much to I just had a spit bubble come up. I feel like I have so much to say. I feel like I'm very intelligent, and not because I'm trying to say, oh, I'm just so intelligent. No, because I read a lot of books. I do a lot of research. I love learning things. Like, that's just what I like to do. I'm very fascinated with learning things. So I feel like I have a lot to provide, but because I'm not best at talking, like, I have so much in my mind, and when I want to say it, it just comes out like a freaking 2-year-old who doesn't know how to speak. Sometimes that's how I feel. So because I'm not able to articulate the things that I want to say in a professional way, or sounding like I know what I'm talking about, then I feel a little insecure, because sometimes it's like I want to say things but I don't know how to say it, so I'll say like a lot of likes and ums and maybe mess up my words and everything like that, so that may make me seem like I don't know what I'm talking about, and then people don't listen. Okay, so yeah, those are the things right now. Oh, and obviously, I guess, sometimes I could be a little insecure about my boobs, and sometimes I could be a little insecure about my hips. I wish that I was a little more curvaceous, but honestly, I'm not really that, I have to give it to my boyfriend for always complimenting me and making it seem like every time I don't have clothes on, or if I'm wearing something that, like, if he sees my body and he makes it seem like the most amazing thing on earth, like, that makes me feel good. And that's what I mean by, in the first question, finding somebody that look at you like that, that make you, like, that loves your insecurities, yeah, like, one thing used to be my nose, but my boyfriend, like, talks about my nose, like, jokingly, because he knows that, I'm conscious about it, and we both kind of have bigger noses, but he, like, loves it, like, he talks great, so he makes me feel really, really good about my insecurities, so that helps a lot as well. But that, you didn't ask that. Okay, anyways. Did you ever fear driving at all? If so, how did you get more comfortable with driving by yourself? Yes, I did fear driving. I actually was a late driver. I was a late bloomer to the driving world. My boyfriend used to drive me around when we were in college, because he was like the first person to get his car when he was like 16, and I didn't get a car until I was like, what? Out of high school? Wait, how old was I? Was I like 18? Or was I 21? I don't remember. But dang, those are big differences right there. Hold on. But yeah, I did fear driving. But what helped is I actually went to driving school. Well, I signed up for a driving course where somebody came and helped me, like, drive. So somebody was in the car with me. I forget what it's called, but it's some driving course that someone teaches you how to drive. They come to your house. They came in like a Mini Cooper, which I ended up loving. But yeah, and he just sat there and told me how to drive. And that helped a lot because it was hands-on. So I would say, if you're fearing driving, definitely try to have somebody teach you how to drive, find some driving course or some driving, like, assistance thing. And he also took me to get my license too, which made me feel good, because I got a nice refresher, and he gave it was a best way to help me prepare. You see that thing where I stutter and I, like, yeah, that's something I'm like, dang it, why do I have to do that? But it helped. Okay. Any advice for someone who is starting to sew as a new hobby? Ooh, I say, oh my gosh, so cool. Like, you're motivating me to sew. I have a sewing machine that I bought a while ago when I was in when I was a fashion design major. And I haven't touched it ever since I decided to take a break from that major. So, I would say, I don't have any, like, well, what can I think about for sewing? I don't remember, because I didn't, sometimes when you don't use it, you lose it sometimes, unfortunately. So I would just say probably look up some YouTube videos, because I'm not about to sit here and try to act like I'm some expert, and I'm not about to sit here and try to fry my terrible memory and try to think about all the things that I could remember. But I would probably tell you, like, I could think of some things, but I'm trying to hurry up with this video, so I would just say, to save you time for me, just look up on YouTube, how to sew, or sewing tips for beginners, or something like that. But, oh my gosh, girl, good luck, and how fun. Let me know how that turns out. Maybe that will inspire me to freaking whip out my sewing machine and do something, because I've been saying I want to do that for a while. What is the most significant thing about you your boyfriend likes besides your besides your hair, Jess, is he camera shy? Okay. What is the most significant thing about me that my boyfriend likes? I mean, he's not here, so I can't ask him. He's at work. Last time I asked him, because I asked him a whole bunch of questions, so yes, I've asked him. Like, we've talked about what we liked about each other and blah, blah, blah. And I think his thing, he said that attracted him to me, or what he liked about me, or whatever. Is that, and then what he noticed about me when we first got together is, in his words, I was different. Not in a bad way, but I felt like I wasn't, he says I was more chill and more cool, to talk to, I was a cool, chill person. He felt like he could talk with me and, be open, and so we were able to build that friendship. He also likes the fact that since we are opposites attract, I make up for the things he lacks and vice versa, and he makes up for the things I lack. So he is very much if you guys have seen, I'm sure you've seen probably videos in the past, and how he is, he's very much he's more he's more chill. I mean, he can't get, he's just the opposite of how I am. So he likes that I'm super energized and I'm always I guess, you guys know how I am. I'm just energized and I'm crazy sometimes, but I'm just my energy, but I know how to stay chill. So I think he just likes, I guess, for my personality, obviously he likes, my looks and other things, but so to him, I guess he just thought that I was different than most, instead of just being whatever, cute, whatever, cute. I'm just kidding. But I was just more to the outer appearance. I was chill. Not saying that other people aren't chill, but you know what I mean. He just liked my personality, that I was a good time, I could have fun with, and I balanced him out. And that's what I think he would say, and that's what he said in the past. So let's hope it's still there. Okay. Is he camera shy? No, he's not camera shy. He's a normal person that doesn't like to be on the camera. Not that I'm not normal, but he's a person who doesn't like to, attention. What do you do for fun? Why every time someone asks me this, I always have to think, and I always feel bad because it's oh my gosh, do I do anything for fun? For fun, I really like to go outside. I like to go walking at the park. I like to go hiking up, it's on a trail or something like that. There's a lot of trails out here. Or mountains sometimes, but I like trails because they're safer. I mean, mountains are cool, but I have a thing with heights. Or what I mean, mountains or hills. But I guess you would say mountains. What else do I like to do? Oh, I love going on picnics. I love riding bikes. I love anything that involves being outside. Ooh, I love going to new places that I haven't been to. For instance, me and my boyfriend just planned a date to go to the, I love, going to the different museums. So there's a museum out here called the Museum of Art in Atlanta. So I like to go to art museums. So this Friday we plan to go to this thing that's happening at the Museum of Art. It's a jazz night. I'm very open to that. Jazz isn't my favorite kind of music, but I appreciate all kinds of music, and I just like music. So just being outside in the jazz scenery, maybe having a drink or two, which I don't really drink. Not two. What am I talking about? I barely even drink. So if I could even get through one, that'll be something different. But so I love just being, just new experiences that involve nature, art, and just music and one-to-one connection. I love that. So, so we're going to that art, that event where I have jazz and music and just nice scenery and art. And then then we have planned something to go to this new place, this new golf place, inside or whatever. So I like games too, competitive things. I like to go mini golfing, or I like to go race car driving, bumper car, race car those things. So anything fun, like games. I like little games, like kid games. I'm a kid at heart, so anything, like whatever, arcade games, I don't even mind doing competitive stuff like that. So yeah, I like to do yoga. I like dancing. I like creating things. I love going to Joann's or going to Michael's and going to the craft store and picking out certain things that I could create and make a shirt or design something. Okay, my camera cut off, so that means I need to hurry my butt up, which I need to actually start doing more of. That's my goal for this summer, and to cook up something. So yeah, I guess those are a few things that I could say that I like to do. I love spending time with my family, with my brothers. I love my siblings. Oh, and my little sissy. So yeah, obviously my boyfriend, and I love making videos. I love editing videos. Ooh, I love editing. Like, honestly, if I could I've always thought about like the whole making your own movie, and I feel like that's huge, but I just love like film and like creating movie like stuff and all that good stuff. But okay, that's a lot of things. Those are some, like, yeah, I could go on and on. I just like new experiences, fun things, different things, that aren't too crazy, like not jumping out of the plane or bungee jumping, no. But safe, but creative, and new experiences, yeah. And how did I become so confident? Oh, we said, how did you become so confident? Like I said, I think I have to give major credit to how I was raised. Yeah, like I always was told how beautiful and how smart and how it just so many uplifting, encouraging compliments I had as a child. I was like smothered in it with my mom and my father and my grandmother and everything. I was very much spoiled in that, so it kind of gave me a big head to the point where I'm like, oh, you don't think if somebody were to call me ugly or you're ugly, your teeth are crooked, your chest is flat, blah blah blah, I'll be like, oh, you think that? Okay, well, that's your opinion. I respect that. Like, oh, okay, that's your opinion. I respect that, but I know I look good. There's clearly something wrong with your eyes or something, and it's okay. I mean, that's a joke, but, like, it wouldn't get to me because, like, I just was blown up with how great and I just know that. I'm very aware that everybody has their preferences and everything like that, and I know my worth, and I know that of course, I may not have certain things or was, I guess, blessed with some boobies and all that other stuff, whatever. Not even, but I was blessed with other things that make up for it times 10 because, I have something that is worth a long life of value, and that's what's on the inside, right? I'm just kidding. That sounded so... But you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's just it. I have to give credit to my parents. But speaking of confidence, I may or may not be... I don't know what that was. Be doing a podcast that has to do with confidence. So I feel like a lot of us need it. Like, even for me, like, just because I was raised on that, it kind of gave me a head start in it, and it helped me. But obviously certain times I may like lack a little, well, I may second guess or whatever certain things, but I just feel like since I have it in me, I will want to help you or anybody out there who may need help with it, because I feel like, especially being on TikTok, so many girls, unfortunately, I mean, maybe guys too, but like a lot of girls, struggle with confidence. And it shows on TikTok, if not nowhere else. On TikTok, it just shows insecure. I think being insecure is like a trend. Like, it's like, oh, hide it. Like, and then that's fine, but not when it's like obvious that certain things, you're like insecure about certain things, especially like relationships with people, or just not when you just put it out there and you're like proud of it. Like, you're, instead of like, okay, I'm insecure about this, but I need to work on it, you're just like, yeah, I'm insecure about this. Yeah, I'm insecure about the fact that my boyfriend, I feel insecure whenever my boyfriend leaves the house, because I feel like that is not a good thing, It's just, so I just want to create a podcast to just talk about certain scenarios and and just certain things that help with our build our confidence, and just things that I would think will help. So what do you guys think? Would you watch it? Would you listen to the podcast? I don't know. Maybe I'll think about that's maybe another thing that I'm planning on doing this summer, and I maybe created an actual separate channel for that. But shh, you heard it here first. Don't tell anyone. I think it'll be a great idea though, because everybody could always use a boost of confidence, or just talking about certain things that like topics like that. Like I said, whatever. Okay, moving on. What's next for you? And the last but certainly not least, is what is next for you? I think, like I've always said, I feel like I repeat myself all the time. I'm sorry for the people who always watch my Q&As and hear me say the same freaking thing. I'm pretty sure you could recite it. What's next for me? Well, creating and designing a product or something that I could see myself wearing and that I could see others wearing, that helps make people feel good, but also gives me an outlet to design something, do what I was meant to do what I was born to do, baby. And that's create and design and spread my art in whatever form, creativity, but also in return helping it make somebody feel good. Like the thought of creating something and somebody puts it on and they feel cuter or whatever, like that's great, So I would like to do that, and that's what's next for me. Creating a product, selling that. So obviously, for the selfish reason, I mean, that's you heard the unselfish reason, the main goal. But obviously, if I'm honest, yes, it would be nice to do that. So I don't have to be a babysitter for the rest of my life, or I don't have to think about going back to school anytime soon, and I could do that to build career or some type of like stable income, so I could live life and have, and feel like I'm accomplishing things here, like obviously at some point you have to make a consistent income so you can feel, so I don't need to be rich, but I want to be able to be comfortable, and then, so that mainly is the goal. And then obviously, like, I'm thinking about little projects I could do that I just want to try to, things that I've always thought of doing and acting on that, which is more like, really, really, like, if I were to go back to college, I would definitely say I would love to be like a therapist, or just, I love giving advice and talking. Can you tell? Yeah, so I like to do that. So I feel like I want to act on that and really create that lane, because I've been known on the internet for like, oh, the girl who doesn't have natural hair, the girl blah, 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 but it's like, this girl, okay, has a lot of advice and a lot of stuff in her, and a lot of stuff in her. But yeah, like things I just want to give and help, and I want to be able to do that more, and like be like a therapist. I mean, I'm not a licensed therapist or anything, so, but I do want to be able to like give advice and be known for that, hopefully, so I could be able to help more people. So yeah, maybe start a podcast and try to go through that lane and whatever like that. So I guess that is what's next for me, just on my journey of building a business, kind of a small business, and my journey of starting to do the things that I've been really wanting to do, that I've been like second guessing, or not even second guessing, but like pushing off. Like, oh, I'll do that later. So I guess those are my main two things. I'm not going to overcrowd myself with too much, but right now, and then do more stuff, get out there more, like travel more, do more things personally, because like, because we've all been like, yeah. Okay, so it's been nice talking to you. I hope this helped you in some form of way. Yeah, I'll see you in my next Q&A. Oh, yeah, I'll see you in my next Q&A. I was going to say, look out for my video that I'll be doing really soon. If you saw doing whatever. Unnecessary. You will see my next videos, okay? All right, much love. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, goodness gracious.